Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, verse 17 to verse 20, Surah Al Baqra. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. مثلهم كمثل الذي استوقد نارا فلما أضاءت ما حوله ذهب الله بنورهم وتركهم في ظلمات لا يبصرون صم بكم عمي فهم لا يرجعون أو كصيب من السماء فيه ظلمات ورعد وبرق يجعلون أصابعهم في آذانهم من الصواعق حذر الموت والله محيط بالكافرين يكاد البرق يخطف أبصارهم كلما أضاء لهم مشوا فيه وإذا أظلم عليهم قاموا ولو شاء الله لذهب بسمعهم وأبصارهم إن الله على كل شيء قدير صدق الله العظيم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned two parables of the munafiqeen. So the first one is, their case is as if a man kindles a fire, and when it illuminates everything around him, Allah takes away their light and leaves them in layers of darkness. They see nothing. You see, the last four verses, they bring out the miserable plight of the hypocrites. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala explains, they divide them in two, the hypocrites. You see, one of them were those whom disbelief had taken deep roots, so that they had no inclination towards Islam, but pretended to be a Muslim for the worldly motives. So the Holy Quran compares them with a man who have found light. Light is Islam. But because of the worldly gain, loses it and is left in darkness. On the other hand, were those, the second parable that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned, on the other hand were those who did recognize the truth of Islam, sometimes wish to be genuine Muslim, but worldly interests would not allow them to do so, and they remain in a perpetual state of hesitation and doubt. So they have been likened to the men caught in a thunderstorm who move forward a step or two when there's a flash of lightning, but when it's over again, it gets stuck. So in these course of these parables, the hypocrites has also been warned. They have been warned that they are not beyond the power of Allah. And if Allah wants, He can take away their sight and hearing and even destroy them. So these are the verses of the two parables. And over here we will, the munafiqeen that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was mentioning about in these 13 verses. You see, the first 5 verses in Surah Baqra, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned about the mu'mineen, muttaqeen, muslimin. And number 6, the verse 6, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned about the kuffar, the disbelievers. In verse number 7, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned about the seal of the hearts. And from 8 to 20, Allah mentioned about the munafiqeen. And then ahead, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you see, Ya ayyuhan nasu u'budu. When Allah uses the word Ya ayyuhan nas, not Ya ayyuhal ladhina amanu or Ya ayyuhal ladhina amanu. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala addresses, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala either addresses in the Holy Quran, Ya ayyuhal ladhina amanu, or Ya ayyuhan nas. So here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala address with Ya ayyuhan nas. Ya ayyuhan nas u'budu rabbakum alladhi khalaqakum walladhina min qablikum la'allakum tattaqun. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing all the people of believers, those who believe. Mu'mineen, Muslimeen, Muttaqeen. And those who don't believe, the kuffar. And the munafiqeen, the hypocrites. All of them, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying, يا أيها الناس اعبدوا ربكم الذي خلقكم والذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون. The O mankind, worship your Lord who created you and those before you, that you may become righteous. الذي جعل لكم الأرض فراشا والسماء بناء وأنزل من السماء ماء فأخرج به من الثمرات رزقا لكم فلا تجعلوا لله أندادا وأنتم تعلمون. He who made for you the earth a bed spread out, and the sky a ceiling, and sent down from the sky rain and brought forth thereby fruits as provision for you. So do not attribute to Allah equals while you know that there is nothing similar to Him. You see, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, first, for example, the apples and the oranges, or the fruits and vegetables. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has brought the rain and brought forth thereby fruits as provision for you. If we look at the whole supply chain, you don't start from, you see, we think that, okay, from the supermarket, from Freshco, from No Frills, from Walmart, or from the superstore, you will find the food. Go back all the way. Where does it start? From the supply chain, from the warehouse, and from the farms. And then how the farmer, he sows the seed. But look at the qudrat of Allah and the power of Allah. This is not science. The water that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sends down from the sky. From there, the fruits. The water is one color. The water only one type. But the fruits, they're different fruits. They're different colors. They're different tastes. Different shapes. Subhanallah. From that seed. An apple, different color. Orange, different color. The grapes, you name all the fruits that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is Allah. This is all coming from the treasures of Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala states in the Holy Quran, وَإِن مِّن شَيْءٍ إِلَّا عِندَنَا خَزَائِنُهُ وَمَا نُنَزِّلُهُ إِلَّا بِقَدَرٍ مَعْلُومٍ. Everything's from the treasures of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Everything. A mu'min believes, his belief and her belief is that everything is from the treasures of Allah. You see? But this whole system of science have made people atheists, and they have uh, done so much damage that forgetting the creator, the sustainer, the cherisher, the one who is creating everything, the one who is controlling everything. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioning here, you see, about the fruits and the vegetable that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bring from that water that is sent down. فَلَا تَجْعَلُوا لِلَّهِ أَنْدَادًا وَأَنْتُمْ تَعْلَمُونَ. So you still attribute to Allah. This is only Allah's work. You see, the farmer, he's the one who sows the seed. The water Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brings. And then when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brings the water down, and then the fruits and the vegetables, when they grow, different shapes, different colors, different tastes, this is Allah's qudrat, you see. Again, this ayah is teaching us tawheed. The next ayah, وَإِن كُنتُمْ فِي رَيْبٍ مِّمَّا نَزَّلْنَا عَلَىٰ عَبْدِنَا فَأْتُوا بِسُورَةٍ مِّن مِّثْلِهِ وَادْعُوا شُهَدَاءَكُم مِّن دُونِ اللَّهِ إِن كُنتُمْ صَادِقِينَ. And if you are in doubt about what we have sent down upon our servant Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then produce a surah, the like thereof, and call upon your witness other than Allah, if you should be truthful. Inshallah, we will carry on from here in the next session. Inshallah. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.